Stress is something that we all experience throughout our lives. But what if I could show you a way in 4 easy steps how you can reduce the stress that you experience and therefore take more control over your lives? My name's Craig Needs and I'm from Hypnotic Coaching. And I'm a hypnotherapist, a communications coach, I'm a body language expert, and I'm a keynote speaker. Now, I learned how to handle stress or how to reduce the stress in my life through necessity. Because you see, I wasn't always involved in hypnosis and coaching. I have over 25 years experience in the personal protection and security industry. Now, while I was in that line of work, I was involved in stressful situations nearly every single day of the week. I had to learn how to respond to those situations in a calm and controlled manner so that I could do my job to the best of my ability. So I developed a system that allowed me to be able to be in control during those situations. Because you see, the biggest problem with stress is that people react rather than respond. Now, a reaction is an immediate action taken to a stimulus. All right? A response is once we think about something and we consciously decide how to take action. So you need to learn to respond rather than react. Now, my system is just 4 easy steps. The first step is to interrupt the reaction, stop the reaction. The second one is to assess the situation, see it for what it really is. The third one is to decide what the best action is to take. And then the fourth one is to take that action, to respond. So let's break those steps down a little bit. The first thing, when something happens that causes you stress, it could be a phone call, it could be a person say something to you, it could be somebody's action, it could be something you read or heard. Doesn't matter. Whatever the stimulus is, as soon as it happens, you have a tendency to immediately react to it. What you need to do is stop that reaction. One of the easiest ways to do that is just to take a deep breath. Just take a breath in. Another way you could do it is to ask yourself a question, totally off topic. Ask yourself a question about something that you had for breakfast or something like that. It sounds stupid, but what it's doing is it's stopping you from taking immediate action towards that stimulus. So once you've stopped the reaction, the next thing is to look at the situation, assess the situation, and see it for what it really is. Now, to do this, we need to look at the facts of the situation and we need to take all the emotion out of the situation. All right, so let's look at, say, you're driving along and someone cuts you off in traffic. Now, that could be a stressful situation. That could cause you to be stressed. So what you do is you take that deep breath, then look at the situation. So the facts are that you're still driving, the person in front of you is still driving, you didn't have an accident. It might have caused you to think you were going to, but you didn't. Look at the facts. Take the emotion out. There is no anger there because you don't need to be angry at the person. The fact is that it happened and it's gone. It's finished. So you don't need to worry about it. You've taken that reaction. You've taken the emotion out of that situation. So what we're looking at now is, once you've assessed it, you've got the facts, you understand what's happening, the next step is to decide what the best action is to take. Now, sometimes the best action is to not take any action at all. So if you can walk away from the situation, if you can let go of the situation and just let it go and move on, that is taking action. Or you might need to actually have a chat to the person or tell somebody, that they can't actually do what they're doing because it is causing problems. Whatever the action is, but you will choose a conscious decision. You'll make a conscious decision on what action you're going to take. And that's the response, because now you're taking a conscious response. And then the fourth step is to take that action. That action, like I said, might be just to let it go. Move on, don't do anything. That is action. That's responding. Or it might be to need to talk to the person. But whatever you decide to do, the fourth step is take that action. So there it is, the 4 steps. All you need to do is to interrupt the reaction, assess the situation, decide on the appropriate action to be taken, and then respond with that conscious decision. So I hope these tips have helped you, And I look forward to you having a much more controlled and stress-free life. Thank you for your time.